Hey guys, Ben from Hilltop Packs.
And Tim with Hilltop Packs.
And in this video, we're going to talk about the event we have coming up on November 7th, 8th, and 9th, which is called Hilltop Packs on the Hill. I want to start right off by talking about what you should expect and what you should wear, what you should carry if you're planning on coming on this trip. So if you're going to go, it's probably going to be a little bit colder. We're going to talk about what Tim's taking, about what I'm taking. If you don't have the gear, don't be afraid to reach out and ask us. We'll try to help you out, at least guide you in the right direction if we can't help you with the gear itself, if we don't have anything to give you. So anyway, what are you going to carry on this trip?
I'm going to bring my winter rig. I'm going to expect temps probably in the 30s at night. So I'm going to bring my 15-degree hammock and my 15-degree quilt. And non-cotton layers, puffy coat, probably some sort of windbreaker, long underwear, that kind of thing, something to sleep in.
Shoes, trail runners?
Probably wear trail runners unless it's really rains the night before or something. I might wear waterproof boots.
There you go. So same thing for me. I'm going to take, well, he sleeps in a hammock. I sleep in a tent. I'm probably going to take a 20-degree quilt, which is like your sleeping bag, whatever I feel like taking on that trip. But equivalent of like 15, 20 degrees is probably perfect for what we're going for. Make sure you have some kind of sleeping pad. I'm going to be taking a winter sleeping pad myself. Make sure you check the R value. But if you have a cheap one, it's probably going to be okay for this trip. So don't think you have to go out and buy the best of anything. Even a cheap one will probably get you by this weekend. So that is, again, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. If you have any questions about the gear you're going to need, definitely reach out to us. We'll try to help guide you in the right direction. So if you're new, don't be afraid to ask for help. I promise you, that's what we're here for. Let's talk about the weekend. So the first day, which is November 7th, we're going to do an open house right here at Hilltop. It is from 11 to 4. That's going to be the open house. You get to come in, take a tour of the whole place. Jen's going to show you around. Tim's going to show you around. The whole crew's going to be here. Get to meet everybody, see what all we do. We'll have a few things on sale, but really it's about showing you guys what all we do here at Hilltop Packs, which is pretty cool. We're also going to have a food truck from 11 to 1. What Smoking Barbecue is going to be outside serving food. Best barbecue in the world. As far as I'm concerned, they'll be here, and you can sit outside, sit inside, whatever you want to do. We'll have some tables set up for you. So that's Friday during the day. Now, you don't have to come to that, but we hope you do. Stop on down, take a little tour. In the evening from 5 to 8, we're going to go to RGB, which is our coffee shop that we also own. We're going to have entertainment up there from 5 to 8. We're also going to have some food for you guys that I'll be paying for, or Hilltop's will be paid for. So don't worry about eating on Friday night. We're going to cover that for you as well. We just want you guys to come hang out with us, and this is how we get, we don't have any friends. This is how we get friends. Yes. So we're going to pay you to come hang out with us, and we're going to feed you. So come out, you'll hear some great entertainment. Buddy Brian's going to be singing on stage, really good with the crowd. There's another young lady going to be singing as well up there.
You're doing stand-up as well, aren't you?
I'll do some stand-up, yes. So we're going to do from 5 to 8 at RGB. Of course, there's coffee, ice cream, whatever you want up at the coffee shop. That'll end at 8 o'clock. And then from there, you choose your own destiny. Some people can stay in local hotels. Again, if you have questions on options for those, let us know. But more importantly, we welcome you to stay on the grounds of Hilltop. That includes inside the shop. Obviously, you need to bring a cot or a sleeping pad or something to sleep comfortably. We do not have a hostel here. But literally, slumber party in the shop. If you want to sleep in your cars, you're welcome to do that in the parking lot. And if you need options for camping that are relatively local, the closest one being about 30 minutes away, we can get you that too. But we just plan on kind of having an open house here, so there will be restrooms available that night. And again, let us know if you have questions. Yeah, we'll leave the doors open. We do have cameras everywhere, just be aware. They're not in the bathroom, of course. But there are cameras everywhere, so we have no problem leaving the doors open for everybody. Just come on in throughout the night. But we'll discuss that and accommodate anybody that we need to. So if you're staying here, you'll have access to bathrooms. So that's Friday taken care of. Now let's get into Saturday. That's when the trip actually starts. So we're going to leave Hilltop at 10 o'clock. And so we're going to meet in the parking lot. Preferably we all kind of get together, kind of carpool out there. There's enough parking, but we want to kind of just consolidate how many cars are actually out there. It is private property. The owners are being very, very gracious with us and helpful. We want to kind of minimize how many cars we park on that property. So we'll worry about that the morning of about 10 o'clock. We're going to drive there. It's about a half hour, 35-minute drive. We're going to park and then try to leave the trailhead by 11 o'clock. That way if any stragglers are going to show up, plenty of time to get there in case we're a little bit late. We're going to leave at 11 o'clock on the nose. We've got a 2-mile hike in. We're going to set up camp, and then we're going to have firewood up there. There's going to be water up there. Just take enough water to get you on top of the hill. We'll have more water provided for you once we get up there. This is more of a social event. We're going to hang out around the fire, enjoy yourselves all night, get to meet Tim. We're going to ask him a million questions. You guys can ask him whatever you want. He's
Nothing's off limits.
Nothing's off limits, okay? So again, it's more of a social thing. We're not going out there crushing big miles. And so that's going to get us through the night. We're going to have a good old time. We have plenty of places to put hammocks up or tents up. We can help you out with that, whatever you need. Ask any questions you want. So we're going to spend the night, and then the next morning we're going to pack up camp, probably around 10 or 11. and head back down about a mile and a half back down to the cars, which we have 2 options at that point. We can drop our stuff off at the car, at least some of our stuff, and then hike an additional 3 miles on the other side of the road. We can all just pack up and roll out and leave. But we'll talk about it and see what the group wants to do. Either we all do it, or you don't all have to do it, or maybe some of us, we're just gonna wing that part of it. Either way, my alarm's going off my phone.
It's time to take your meds.
Either way, when you guys leave the trailhead, you guys can pass back through Waynesburg. We're gonna have another cup of free coffee for you at RGB. You can swing on by, grab yourself on the way out. We're gonna cover for it and take it out of Tim's paycheck. So free things for you. All you have to do is come down, visit, and hang out with us. We need friends. Any questions about this trip at all, please reach out to us.
And anybody that hasn't signed up yet, there's still plenty of time. And I think Ben forgot to mention as well, if you are a straggler, again, reach back out to us and we will get you some coordinates on where to park and how to find your way to camp, maybe even meet you down at the parking lot. So all are welcome. And again, if you're a beginner, let us know. We may have limited options for things for you to borrow.
Yeah, a few more things too. So think about tents and some of the gear you're going to need. You could buy some lower priced items. You're not really doing big miles, so you could probably carry something heavier for a couple of miles. But don't carry like a 6-8 person tent. That's not going to work. You need at least a 2-person or smaller tent. Even the heavier ones will probably be okay for this particular trip, right? I mean, you don't have to go spend a ton of money if you don't have it already.
Yeah.
But reach out to us first. Maybe we have something for you. What else? Am I forgetting about anything else about the trip?
No, just ask questions. Where should they find us? Facebook, DM?
Yes. We have an event group, or I'm sorry, adventure group. It's called Hilltop Packs Adventure Group or Adventure something. That's the page we're going to be posting all these trips in. We're very well organized over here. So join that group. We're going to post all the information in there. There's also an event page for this particular event. You can absolutely mark yourself as going to that event. We'll post a lot of groups in that event page. So again, we're not very well organized, but we are going, man. We're definitely going to go.
We're definitely doing this. We know the dates.
Yeah.
And we know you're invited.
You're all invited. Even your mom's invited.
We'll make sure you don't die.
There you go. That's it.
That's all you can ask for.
We'll leave it right there.
Hope
all
to
right,
see
guys.
you.